Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English on the Way, the fun and easy way to learn English. I'm Charles.
Hello, Charles. Hi, everyone. I am so excited for our chat today because I just had my morning coffee and I feel ready to learn. How are you doing today, Charles?
I'm doing fantastic, Rachel. I actually was thinking about an interesting question from one of our students this morning.
Oh, yeah? What was the question? I love hearing from our wonderful listeners.
Well, he asked why he studies grammar for 3 hours every Saturday, but he still feels completely stuck when he tries to speak.
Oh, I know, right? That happens to so many brave learners all over the world. They study so hard, but when it is time to talk, the words just disappear.
Exactly, and it can feel very frustrating. But today, we want to share a simple secret. You do not need hours of study. You only need 15 minutes a day.
Yes, 15 minutes a day is like magic for your brain. We are going to show you exactly how to use those 15 minutes today.
For sure, because why don't most people improve? Well, studying longer isn't always the answer.
That is such an important truth. Many students think they need to sit at a desk for 4 hours, but their poor brains get so tired after 30 minutes.
Absolutely. The quality of your practice matters much more than the amount of time. 10 focused minutes is better than 2 sleepy hours.
Totally. When you are awake and focused, your brain actually saves the new words. It's like planting a small seed every single day.
And how does our brain actually save those new words best, Rachel? Does it like memorizing long, boring vocabulary lists?
No way. Our brains hate boring lists. Your brain learns best through real context and everyday situations.
Right. When you learn words inside a real conversation, your brain understands the story behind the word. You remember the emotion and the meaning together.
Exactly. For example, if you just try to memorize the word coffee, it's just a random word. But if you hear a story about spilling hot coffee on a shirt, you never forget it.
Oh yeah, I can picture that spilled coffee right now. Context gives words a home in your memory so they do not get lost.
That makes so much sense, Charles. But what about the difference between just listening and actually speaking? Why is listening alone not enough?
That is the difference between passive learning and active learning. Listening to English is wonderful, but it is a passive activity for your mouth.
Passive learning? You mean like when I watch a movie on the sofa and eat popcorn without saying anything?
Yes, exactly like that. Watching movies is great for your ears, but your mouth and your brain need to practice making the sounds too.
Ah, I get it now. So active learning means we need to repeat, think, and actually speak to make our English feel automatic.
You got it. Step by step, active practice builds your confidence. You have to use the language to really own the language.
Absolutely. And this brings us to another huge secret, why daily practice works so much better than studying only on the weekends.
Have you ever heard of the forgetting curve, Rachel? It is a scientific rule about how fast our human brains forget new information.
The forgetting curve? That sounds a little bit scary. What does it mean for our English learners?
Well, if you learn a new word today and do not use it tomorrow, your brain will forget 80% of it by next week.
Wow, 80%? That's almost everything. No wonder students feel like they have to start over every single Monday.
Right. But when you practice for just 15 minutes every single day, you stop the forgetting curve. You remind your brain that English is important.
I love that. 15 minutes a day keeps your memory strong and fresh. It's so much easier than studying for 5 stressful hours on Sunday.
It really is. And remember, when you're building your daily routine, you should always focus on input before output.
Input before output? Can you explain that for our friends listening at home, Charles? What does that mean in real life?
Sure. Think about how a little baby learns to speak. Does a baby stand up on day one and give a big speech?
No, definitely not. A baby listens to their parents for a whole year before they say their first simple word.
Exactly. Listening is the input, and speaking is the output. You need plenty of listening before you can speak naturally and comfortably.
That takes so much pressure off our learners. You do not need to speak perfectly right away. You just need to fill your ears with good English first.
Yes, believe in yourself and be patient. And when you do start learning new vocabulary, always learn complete sentences, not just isolated words.
Oh, this is my favorite tip ever. Why is learning full sentences so powerful for beginners, Charles?
Because complete sentences teach you vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation all at the same time. It's like getting 3 gifts in one box.
I love gifts. And it's so true. Instead of just learning the word depend, you learn the whole phrase, it depends on the weather.
Exactly. That way, you never have to stop and think about which preposition to use. The whole sentence pops out of your mouth automatically.
That is so cool. Is that what people call learning in chunks? Like learning groups of words together?
Yep, that's exactly what it is. Learning chunks of words is the fastest way to sound like a natural, fluent speaker.
For sure. Friendly Americans use chunks all the time. We say simple things like, by the way, it depends, and sounds good every single day.
Totally. When you learn those natural chunks, you stop translating word by word from your native language.
Translating in our heads takes so much time, doesn't it? I always see students freezing because they're translating every single word.
Yes, and that's why our big goal isn't to translate faster. The real goal is to understand and respond without translating at all.
That sounds amazing. Automatic English. You just hear a question and your mouth knows how to answer without a calculator in your brain.
Exactly. It takes a little patience, but if you practice daily, your brain will stop translating and start feeling the language.
I know our listeners can definitely reach that goal. By the way, if you are enjoying our simple conversation today, don't forget to click that like button.
That's right. And make sure to subscribe to our channel and share this episode with a good friend who is learning English with you.
Yes, learning with a friend makes everything so much more fun. We would also love to hear from you in the comments below.
We really would. Tell us in the comments today, what time of day do you like to practice your English? Are you a morning person or a night owl?
Oh, I am definitely a morning person with my coffee. Now, Charles, are you ready to reveal the famous 15-minute method?
I am born ready, Rachel. This simple routine divides your 15 minutes into 4 easy steps. You can do this anywhere.
4 steps in 15 minutes? That sounds super manageable. What is step number 1 for our daily routine?
Step number 1 is 4 minutes of listening. Just 4 minutes of active listening to a simple English story, podcast, or video.
That is so easy. While you drink your morning tea or sit on the bus, you just listen carefully to how the speaker pronounces the words.
Exactly. And step number 2 is 4 minutes of repeating. This is a powerful speaking technique called shadowing.
Shadowing? Like following someone around like a little shadow on a sunny day? How do we do that with English?
Yes, just like a shadow. You listen to a short sentence from the speaker, and then you repeat it out loud immediately, copying their voice and rhythm.
Oh, I love shadowing. It trains your mouth muscles to make English sounds without worrying about grammar rules at all.
Absolutely. You just mimic the melody of the language. Now, step number 3 is 4 minutes of thinking in English.
Wow, that sounds a little bit advanced, Charles. How can a beginner do that for 4 whole minutes?
It is actually much simpler than you think. You just look around your room and name the things you see or the actions you are doing in English.
Oh, I see. So I can just think in my head, I am putting on my shoes. The sun is bright. I need my keys. Just simple daily thoughts?
Exactly like that. You connect English words directly to your real world without using your native language to translate first.
That is brilliant. So we had 4 minutes of listening, 4 minutes of repeating, and 4 minutes of thinking. That equals 12 minutes. What is the final step?
The final step is 3 minutes of speaking about your day. Just talk out loud to yourself for 3 minutes before you finish.
Talk out loud to ourselves. People might think we are a little crazy if we talk to empty rooms.
Let them think we are crazy. Speaking out loud to your mirror or your pets is the safest way to practice without any fear of mistakes.
That is so true. Your dog or your cat will never judge your grammar. You can just say, "Today I went to work and ate a sandwich."
Right. 3 minutes of simple speaking every day builds so much confidence. When you add it all up, that's your magic 15-minute routine.
4 minutes listen, 4 minutes repeat, 4 minutes think, and 3 minutes speak. Anyone can find 15 minutes in their busy day.
Exactly. And remember this important rule. Consistency beats motivation every single time. Motivation is a feeling that comes and goes.
Oh yeah, I know, right? Some days you wake up super excited to study, but on rainy Tuesdays, you just want to sleep.
We all have rainy Tuesdays. But when you build a small daily habit, you don't need excitement. You just do your 15 minutes automatically.
Absolutely. Small daily steps create incredible long-term habits. You just never give up, even on the days when your brain feels tired.
That is the true mindset of a successful language learner. Now, Rachel, let's challenge our wonderful listeners today.
Oh, I love challenges. Are we giving them a 7-day English challenge this week, Charles?
We sure are. We challenge you to follow our simple 15-minute routine every single day for just 1 week.
Just 7 days. Try it from Monday to Sunday and notice how much easier it becomes to think in English without translating.
You will be amazed at your own progress. Now, before we practice together, let's do a quick, encouraging mini recap of our best tips today.
Sounds good. First, remember that quality is more important than quantity. 15 focused minutes is better than hours of boring study.
Second, stop the forgetting curve by practicing every day. Daily practice keeps new words alive and fresh in your memory.
Third, learn chunks and complete sentences like, by the way, so you can speak automatically without translating in your head.
And fourth, use our 4-step method. Listen, repeat, think, and speak. Just take it step by step and believe in yourself.
What a fantastic summary. Now, I think it is time for my favorite part of the show. Let's jump into our practice conversation.
Awesome! Today, we will show you a short natural dialogue between two coworkers talking about learning a new skill. Listen for the natural chunks.
Hey, Charles. By the way, how is your Spanish class going these days? Are you still studying on weekends?
Well, it depends on the week, Rachel, but I actually stopped studying for 3 hours on Saturdays. It made me too tired.
Really? So what are you doing now instead? Did you give up?
No way! Never give up. I started doing just 15 minutes every morning while I make my breakfast.
That sounds good. Does a short daily routine actually work better for your memory?
Absolutely. I listen to a short story, repeat the sentences out loud, and try to think in Spanish without translating. It feels so much more natural now.
Wow, good for you, Charles. I should definitely try that simple method for my piano lessons too. Consistency really beats motivation.
For sure. And that is the end of our practice conversation today. Did you hear how natural those short expressions sounded, Rachel?
Yes, phrases like, by the way, it depends, and sounds good make the conversation flow so smoothly.
They really do. We hope you try using those chunks in your own daily conversations this week.
We know you can do it. Thank you so much for spending your valuable 15 minutes with us today, everyone.
Yes, thank you for listening. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and tell us about your daily routine in the comments.
We love being part of your English journey. Keep learning, and remember, you can do it.
Have a wonderful week, everyone. Bye-bye.
See you next time, friends. Bye.